Today, short but sweet, rambling, what's top of mind, good news, upcoming events, lessons I learned, and how to advocate for yourself. For those of you that don't know me, I am Shana Melissa Stockman, the autoimmune expert and fellow NP and RN for well over 30 years. Bear with us, we're checking out some new technology today. Let us know where you are watching us from. Ah, let's see if we can get this party started. There is so much bad news out there that I love sharing current events, upcoming events, and good news, and so much more. Give me 1 second here to try to screen share because I don't have the usual Shayna team with me. Bum, 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 bum. Tab, window, entire screen. Okay, let's do it. No, maybe not. Bear with me 1 second. I do want to share with you some upcoming events, some recent events that just occurred, and more, but we're having a slight technical difficulty here. Um, let's try this and see what happens. All right, I think, yes, you can see the good news. Woo, thanks for bearing with us today. Oh, it won't let me change to the next screen. All right, well, there we go. We have some good news coming up, recent events that just occurred, events that are coming up, and so much more. Bear with me one quick moment. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, maybe we will do it this way. Ah, there we go. Yay! Okay, I hope you guys can see our screen okay. I can't believe now we are up to celebrating the 250th anniversary of our beautiful country. Here on Long Island, we had a big event. I wanted to thank all the volunteers, all the veterans that turned out. And you see that little yellow circle. Do you know who that is that we saw? Dun, 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 dun. Teddy Roosevelt was there, aka Teddy. He was our 26th president. And I did not know the entire story about Teddy and the teddy bear and how that came about. So I had to look it up for myself. So Teddy Roosevelt was the 26th president of the US, and he went bear hunting. And after a few days, he didn't catch a bear. So his men caught a black bear and tethered it down for him to shoot so he can come home with the trophy bear. But Teddy Roosevelt could not shoot and kill this innocent bear that was held down. So they made a cartoon out of it that was like in their newspaper back in the day. And then gift store owners made these little bears that were stuffed. And they reached out to President Teddy Roosevelt and asked if they can call the bears Teddy. And that's how Teddy Bear came about. Okay, so I hope some of you attended that event. It was a lot of fun. It was the 250th celebration of our country. We had veterans there. Thank you to all the veterans. We had Teddy Roosevelt, old war heroes, and so much more. They had a car show, music, vendors. They had children singing the national anthem and Star Spangled Banner and whatnot. And God Bless America. We had wildlife there. This owl was so beautiful. The little kids sang really, really, really well from a local school. And my friend pointed this out to me. One of the girls had a shirt that said Class of 2032. I'm like, oh my God. I was in the 1000s, not the 2000s. I am so feeling old. This little girl is going to graduate in class of 2032. Oh, that was fascinating. They had a lot of veterans there. I made some nice donations. There were little flags there. There was a nice man that said, "Hey, do you sit on my motorcycle? I don't mind." So thank you, thank you, thank you. That is not my motorcycle. Although back in the day, I did get my motorcycle permit. We also had the Southbound there, beautiful country music and good friends, good people, good dancing. Dancing is a great form of exercise. It's fun, it's outside in nature, releases endorphins to make you feel good. You don't have to be tied up in the gym when it's beautiful outside. Now, I also wanted to share with you some events that past and current. Now, here's a prime example. This just recently happened. This was a nurse who went to the endocrinologist. That's a specialist in hormones that said, "Hey, you know what, doc? I have all these symptoms of thyroid issue. I'm exhausted. I'm not eating anymore. I'm not exercising less. My weight is getting higher. My hair is getting thinner." And you might be able to relate to some of these symptoms. So they were exhausted, gaining weight, even though diet, food intake and exercise was the same. Their hair was thinning. They had some abnormalities in blood work, maybe cholesterol creeping up, sugars creeping up, maybe a thyroid test that was a little abnormal, thyroid antibodies, maybe a little nodule on the thyroid. So they take all of this to the thyroid specialist and say, "Hey, doc, this sounds like a thyroid issue. Can we do blood work to check my thyroid function?" Right? And this doctor said, "Well, these labs you requested are not necessary." Now, I bring you this for a few reasons. I will not mention this doctor's name, but you must advocate for yourself. Write down your signs, your symptoms, what you'd like to be tested for. Reach out to your doctor, your nurse practitioner, or myself, who's also a licensed healthcare pro. If you have a lot of these symptoms, it might be an underlying autoimmune or thyroid issue. And if your doctor or nurse practitioner does not check it, they're not going to know. And the reason I share this with you is a lot of the doctors are given bonuses for saving insurance money when they don't order tests, when they don't send you out to the ER, when they don't send you to the specialist. Those add up to commissions and bonuses for them. And a lot of times they do not want to lose these bonuses. I'm not saying all doctors practice this way. I'm not generalizing, but I know for a fact because I worked in the sick care system where I was incentivized with monetary bonuses for saving insurance money. And I couldn't do it. I saw a patient who was going to the same heart surgeon for 20 years. And I was told if I sent him back to that heart surgeon who's out of network, I would lose my bonus. But you know what? I did, because I couldn't see this man whose heart surgeon saved his life 20 years ago, him starting all over with an in-network heart doctor who was not a surgeon and did not know anything about him and wasn't even a surgeon. So you know what? I waived my commission. So I want you to know you must advocate for yourself. I'd say write down all your signs, symptoms, schedule an appointment just for this. Go in the middle of the day with a witness, a pen and a paper, and write down. So this person had all the symptoms of Hashimoto's or an underactive thyroid: exhaustion, weight gain, hair falling out, thyroid blood work that was a little abnormal in the past, autoimmune antibodies, and even something on the sono of the thyroid. And their endo said, "These labs you're requesting are not necessary to check the function of the thyroid." That is ridiculous. Keep in mind that not all doctors, but a lot of them are getting commissions and bonuses for saving the insurance money. And I know for a fact that includes not sending you out of network and not ordering certain tests, not sending you to the ER as well. So advocate for yourself. If your provider won't do that, reach out to me. I have a network in every single state now that can order you the blood work you need. And I do offer video consultations as well. So those are common symptoms of the thyroid. You're exhausted, you're gaining weight, your hair is falling out, you're sleeping 10 hours, you're still tired. Now, sunshine and dancing are my medicine. And I say this not lightly, but sunshine helps you get some vitamin D. That keeps away the winter blues, right? You ever notice people are more sad in the winter because they don't have the sun exposure and the vitamin D? And that is called winter blue depression, some people call that. So, sunshine is my medicine. It does help you make vitamin D, which releases those feel good endorphins to make you smile and laugh more. And then also, I wanted to share with you some good news. Someone called me up today and they said, "You are so brilliant." Thank you, special lady. You know who you are. She said, "You were the first ever to talk to me about biohacking." And that was years ago, way before it's a fad and all these others are talking about it now. And she said, "Listen, I want to refer you another friend and a nurse. And I love, love, love working with my fellow nurses because you know what? Nurses and my fellow caregivers and healthcare professionals, you take care of the world, and who's going to take care of you, right? So that's how I felt when I had my autoimmune. I was taking care of the world. I'm like, wait, if I am the healthcare provider for everyone I know, who's going to take care of me? Oh, that's right, if I don't know it well. So I want to be that healthcare provider for the healthcare providers as well. Now, I also want to let you know that if you want to start working out, you don't have to be in the gym 5 days a week. It's beautiful out. Dancing is aerobic exercise. It's weight bearing exercise to thicken the bones, release some endorphins, hang out with friends. So, you know what? I'll go to the beach. Swimming is great exercise. Getting the sun, the vitamin D. Dancing, which is weight bearing, to release feel good endorphins, thicken the bones, burn a couple calories, increase stamina, and so much more. Now, these pictures I show you are all from this past week, really current events. This is a few of my friends of mine. A couple days ago, we went to see this band, 70s Rock Parade. It was really, really good because, you know, we're getting our sunshine, we're getting the fresh air. Years ago in hospitals, they created rooftops where they would put the hospital beds outside in the sunshine and open the windows and allow the fresh air in. So fresh air, salt water is good for us. It kills germs, bacteria, and so much more. Look at all those smiles. And I also wanted to share this with you because when I go out, sometimes I hear success stories of friends of mine that I helped or clients. And I heard another great success story that one of the cancer warriors, one of that was their sibling, said that they're doing absolutely amazing. Now, it's important. Some people choose traditional care for cancer, and like radiation, chemo, surgery, and some choose just alternative, and some merge both for the best of both worlds. And I leave that up to my clients. So one recently decided not to do the traditional treatments because a lot of those people that did traditional treatments, they died as a symptom, say heart failure from chemo, or their immune system so suppressed, or the cancer went away for a little bit and came back with a vengeance. So this one in particular decided not to do traditional treatment, just to do alternatives and also what I recommended. And their cancer markers are down and still down. Woohoo! High five to you. So it was awesome to be out the other day and hear that success story. Now, I also wanted to share with you the very last chance for this. And before I do this, I wanted to say that for the past, I've been doing this live stream, Shayna Show, for a few years now. But for the past over one solid year, I have showed up every single week for the past 52 weeks, that's 365 days, live here. And I did take 1 week off recently. And you know what? You too are deserving of self care and time for yourself. I wanted to let you know about this because this offer is still very soon coming down forever. I have done something I've never done before. All of my workshops are live, live, live. They are not pre recorded, they are not evergreen, they are not webinars. And for the first time ever, I've released the replay after the workshop. So this replay, if you missed my last workshop, instead of waiting several months and on a wait list to try to catch the next one, because they're always different, you have an opportunity to get the replay of our last workshop. And what it's going to include is, if it's for you, if you are exhausted, an autoimmune warrior, an autoimmuner, if you're exhausted, gaining weight, any autoimmune disorders, medical mysteries, you're on the meds, not feeling better, you just want to get healthier without taking a medication or another medication, this could be for you. This is where you get started. And it's our live Reclaim Your Life Power Hour Super Workshop. For the first time ever, the replay is available now for a very short window. If you'd like it, you can get it at worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. It will include empowering tools, the biohacker tracker, the self-assessment survey, the replay of the live Power Hour Reclaim Your Life, the VIP never before released replay access, as well as the digital and printable workbook, and include a private one-on-one consultation with me for after you watch the workshop. You can claim that package right now at worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. If you're seeing this now, do it now, because this will soon be gone forever and you will have to wait several months for another workshop, and it won't be the same. It's always different content. So I wanted to leave you with that. I'd say what I learned this week, you have to advocate for yourself. If your doctor's not listening to you, get another doctor, seek a second opinion. Go say, hey, doc, but I have this, and this symptom. And it seems like, especially if you're a healthcare pro and you can diagnose, and you're like, hey, doc, I have all the signs and symptoms of, I don't know, Hashimoto's, hypothyroid. And can we do the thyroid blood work? That is reasonable. If your healthcare provider will not listen to you, get another one. Reach out to me. I do video consultations like this, private one-on-one, and you can get started with this workshop before I disappear forever. So I want to say, focus on the positive. Hang out with the most positive people that make you feel good about yourself. If someone's not making you feel good, making you feel sad, mad, depressed, you probably don't have to hang out with them. Hang out with those that make you smile, those that make you laugh. Advocate for yourself. Find a healthcare provider that will listen to you. If you haven't, reach out to me for a video consultation. Claim this VIP package before it is archived forever at worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim, / VIP. I'm sorry. worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP, and get this entire package that includes the digital and printable workbook, the biohacker tracker, the self-assessment survey, the replay of the live Reclaim Your Life Power Hour Super Workshop, the never before released VIP replay access, and a private consultation with me, this time only for less than the cost of what you probably spent on a lunch. Okay. So, if you're not feeling well, you have to take a step forward, or you're going to be in the same exact spot next year, next month, or whatever. So if you've been going to all the doctors and going to all the specialists and did all the tests and tried all the meds, and you're almost at wit's end, I can relate to you, because I was a lot like that too. And there is hope, and I've helped thousands of people just like that, literally from around the world, to also get better and feel better while reducing your symptoms, your signs, your flare-ups, and your reliance on meds. Now, picture this. If you're waking up exhausted already after sleeping 10 hours, right? You can't function. If you're waking up in pain, afraid to hop on the scale, not wanting to look in the mirror, but what if you can wake up energetic and stretching and not being in pain, right? And then wanting to hop on that scale, looking in that mirror, seeing that much younger self, and not needing to eat before you take any pills, because now you don't need the meds anymore. And now you're like, wait, I have so much energy. I'm not in pain. What should I do today? Hike, bike, whatever it may be. How would that feel for you? And if you decide not to do this VIP package, what's it going to cost you? What is the price of not doing anything and being in the same exact spot in a year, 5 years, even a week, or a month? Okay. So ask, Where could you possibly be if you decide to do something different? And what's it going to cost you if you decide to do nothing? And then if you don't like the price of what doing nothing is costing you, well, then the next step would simply be reach out or get this VIP package, worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. Oh, am I still screen sharing? Let me see how I can stop this, how I can see all your beautiful faces. If you didn't catch that link, you can drop down below VIP or reach out to me or the team VIP. And let's see if we can make this happen. Um, that's so odd. I can't stop the screen share. You know what? When things go a little bonkers on you, don't even sweat it anymore. Um, that's so weird that I can't stop screen share. Well, this has never happened before. Okay, well, maybe if I do that, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess I can't end the screen share, so you'll just have to see me with the slides. I can do it this way. Oh, look. There you go. worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. Claim that package now before it disappears forever. You don't have to ask when it is. This is the replay access to do on your time whenever you want. Stop, rewind, play. It has the empowering tools. It has the digital and printable workbook. It includes a private one-on-one consultation with me and so much more. There we go. That's it right there. worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. Oh, let me put it big screen. There you go. And I hope to see you on the private one-on-one consultation that is included with that. And that's all I gotta say. I wish I could stop screen sharing. And see, nope. There we go. All right, I did it. I'm making progress. You know what? We're all learning something new every day. So drop down below something you've learned today. And I hope to see you in the private consult that comes with the package at worldwellnessexpert.com/VIP. And I'll see you there.